Hey everyone. So the current event I wanted to discuss on this video is going to be the Hall of Fame. So as most of us know, this past week the NFL's preseason kicked off with the New York Jets taking on the Cleveland Browns in Canton, Ohio. Obviously this is exciting because for sport fans, the NFL is coming back, but it's also exciting as we get to see the Hall of Fame enshrinees that were inducted into the Hall this year. Nine great players with extremely immense talents on the field, but specifically wanted to focus on Darrelle Revis and Joe Klecko, both of which are two of the best defenders in NFL history and obviously Jets history as well. Both of them were inducted into this year, which is a really cool and special honor for the New York Jets organization to have two guys from different decades both be inducted in the same year, and really bring a great buzz around this team and something that this organization has been waiting for a long time and recognizing some of their top players. With that being said, obviously the New York Jets also picked up a future Hall of Fame talent this year with Aaron Rodgers. So that was extremely important to the organization, and obviously bringing a guy like Aaron, you're not only going to hopefully see production and a lot more of an impact on the field, but hopefully it results in wins. But you're going to get a lot more buzz around the team, and it's almost like the team is looking for a playoff or Super Bowl or bust kind of season with all the talent they've brought in around him, and obviously that's rightfully so when you bring in a guy like Aaron Rodgers, a guy like with that immense talent and Hall of Fame future. You're going to see a lot of guys wanting to play with him and come and play around him. And obviously, we've seen that with Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb, a few others that have signed with the team this year. But just to go with the rest of the organization that we have and the players that we have, like Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, I could keep going on all day about the list that they have. But again, it's a really exciting time for the New York Jets. And obviously, not only do they have great things going on from the past players with Darrelle Revis and Joe Klecko in the Hall of Fame, but something to look forward to with the future of the franchise with Aaron Rodgers for the next couple of years, and again, hopefully taking them to the playoffs and most likely, hopefully, a Super Bowl appearance and more importantly, a Super Bowl victory. As I mentioned in the beginning of this, obviously bringing a guy like Aaron is going to attract other players. One of which you might have seen in the media recently is going to be Dalvin Cook. So Dalvin Cook was cut by the Vikings this past year, and obviously has been one of the most prolific runners in the game as of late and as of the past few years. So to have a guy like that wanting to come in is extremely crucial, but it's also important to the New York Jets as it shows that they're starting to become a spotlight for those superstar players that they want to come and play there. Obviously, New York, you're being in the city, you have a great access to a lot of different things, but also when you get to play with a guy like Aaron Rodgers, it's really going to incentivize somebody to come. I think that while the New York Jets do have great depth in the running back field with Izzy Abanikanda, Breece Hall, and Michael Carter, you could never add too much talent, and especially with Breece Hall recovering from his ACL injury this past year, Izzy being a rookie, and Michael Carter still kind of trying to figure out what's going to be best for him. I think it's crucial that we bring in a guy like this, and again, it's very important because they'll be able to make an impact on the field immediately, whether it's in the backfield running or even in the slot taking passes with his great routes and skill set. So it's something that the New York Jets are really excited to look for, and hopefully this season is going to be something that they can turn this around and make their organization, their fan base really rally around them. So I really think it would be important and crucial to bring in a guy like Dalvin Cook, but they've really been doing all the right things, and obviously from the start of the season with the Hall of Fame enshrinement with those two players, there's just a lot of buzz and a lot of great things going around the New York Jets organization, and I think it's something to keep an eye on for the rest of the 2023 season.